Have you ever wondered why, no matter what happens in the world, the rich always seem to come out even richer? While most people work harder just to keep up, wealth at the top keeps growing at an incredible pace. But this isn't just luck. There are powerful systems, strategies, and advantages working behind the scenes. From investments that multiply money to opportunities that only a few can access, the gap keeps getting wider. So what's really going on? Today, we will talk about why the rich keep getting richer, so before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel 10. Inheritance and family wealth, one of the simplest but most powerful reasons the rich continue to get richer, is inheritance. Families that already have money pass on not only cash and property, but also business networks, investments, and financial knowledge. A child born into wealth starts life with advantages most people could never dream of. Access to quality education, powerful connections, and safety nets. For example, the Walton family, owners of Walmart, didn't just inherit money, they inherited a global business and a system to keep it growing. Inheritance isn't only about money, it's about the mindset and skills that are passed down from generation to generation. Even if someone works hard, starting from zero while others have millions, gives the wealthy a head start that compounds over decades. This is why wealth dynasties like the Rockefellers, Waltons, and Rothschilds stay rich for generations. 9. Access to exclusive investment opportunities. The wealthy have access to deals and investments that most people don't. Private equity, hedge funds, and early-stage startups often require millions to participate. These investments can generate returns far higher than regular stock markets. For instance, venture capital can multiply a small investment many times over if the startup succeeds. Meanwhile, ordinary investors often rely on banks, mutual funds, or savings accounts, which offer far lower returns. The gap isn't just in the amount of money, they literally have doors open that others can't enter. This is why billionaires can double their money in years, while most people barely see steady growth in their savings. 8. Compounding wealth. The concept of compounding works most powerfully for those who already have large sums of money. Albert Einstein once reportedly called it the eighth wonder of the world. The principle is simple. Money earns money, and that money earns even more. For example, investing $10,000 ADOS at 7% yearly interest grows to about $20,000 ADOS in 10 years. But if you start with $1,000 ADOS and $ADOS and $Rs, at the same rate, in 10 years, it grows to over $2,000 Rs and $ADOS. Compounding amplifies the advantage of starting with more capital. This effect explains why even modest gains for the rich result in enormous wealth over time. It's not just about earning, it's about money working harder for you than you work for money. 7. Tax strategies and loopholes. Taxes are one of the most important factors that allow the rich to get richer. While middle-income earners pay taxes directly on their income, the wealthy often pay far less in proportion. They use legal strategies such as tax shelters, charitable deductions, and offshore accounts. Corporations they own can also receive tax benefits that further reduce their obligations. For example, some billionaires pay effective tax rates below 10%, while millions of regular workers pay 20–30% of their salaries. These savings aren't trivial, they allow more capital to be reinvested, generating additional income. The system is structured to reward those who understand it, which is why the rich often get richer even during economic downturns. 6. Owning businesses. Owning a business is far more powerful than earning a salary. A business generates profit independently of personal work hours. Successful business owners can expand into new markets, create multiple revenue streams, and even leverage technology to grow exponentially. Consider Jeff Bezos and Amazon. He started Amazon as a small online bookstore. Over time, it grew into a global empire. Bezos didn't just earn a paycheck, his business earned him wealth that grew independently of his personal work. Most middle-class earners rely solely on their wages. Businesses create leverage. They allow the wealthy to make more money without exchanging time for income. 5. Influence and connections. Wealth also brings power and influence. The rich often have networks of contacts in business, politics, and finance. These connections give them early access to opportunities, information, and deals that are unavailable to most people. For example, venture capitalists often fund companies where they have insider knowledge or personal connections. The wealthy can influence laws, tax policies, and market trends to protect their interests. Networks act as both shields and growth engines. This level of influence is a hidden factor that keeps the rich ahead, often without the public even realizing it. 4. Real estate and property. Real estate is one of the most reliable ways to grow wealth. Property appreciates over time, provides passive income through rentals, and can be used as collateral to borrow more money for investments. Consider cities like New York, London, or Dubai. Property prices increase steadily year after year. The wealthy own prime locations, earning rent and gaining asset appreciation simultaneously. They can reinvest these profits into more real estate or other ventures. Meanwhile, average people often struggle to afford homes, let alone invest in multiple properties. Real estate is a way the rich multiply wealth while staying relatively low risk. 3. Financial education and knowledge. Knowledge is power, and in finance, it's the difference between wealth growth and stagnation. Wealthy people invest time and resources to understand markets, trends, taxes, and investment strategies. They hire advisors, attend seminars, and study global economic shifts. In contrast, many people rely on trial and error, savings accounts, or advice from friends. A lack of financial education leads to debt, poor investments, and missed opportunities. Financial literacy allows the rich to make smarter decisions, reduce risks, and continuously expand their wealth. Learning about money and how it works is one of the most powerful tools to level the playing field. 2. Technology and innovation. Innovation and technology have created some of the fastest growing fortunes in modern history. Tech entrepreneurs like Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and Bill Gates built wealth by creating scalable products and solutions that reach millions worldwide. Technology allows ideas to become global businesses almost instantly. A single successful app, platform, or invention can generate billions. While ordinary jobs provide fixed incomes, tech innovation can exponentially multiply wealth. Investing in technology, adopting innovations early, or creating scalable solutions is one of the most effective ways the rich continue to stay ahead. 1. The system favors the wealthy. Finally, the biggest reason the rich keep getting richer is simple. The financial system itself favors them. Banks, investment platforms, and policies are structured to provide better rates, higher returns, and lower risks to those with more money. For instance, borrowing costs are lower for wealthy investors. They can access lines of credit, leverage assets, and enter markets with safety nets in place. Meanwhile, people with little savings face higher interest rates, fewer investment options, and minimal protections. This creates a self-reinforcing cycle where the rich have easier access to growth, while ordinary people face obstacles just to maintain their financial position. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.